Welcome to the Beard Me That Beer podcast show. I'm David.
And I'm Sam.
And welcome to If You... That's it.
Is it? We didn't workshop that. You just did that.
No, that's the title. If You.
If You.
Yeah, so we'll be doing... Sam likes the question stuff a lot because he doesn't have to think.
Just whatever...
But
don't engage like that.
I wanted to choose, these are very random hypothetical questions that, I don't want to spoil anything, but if you had no head, what would you do?
Okay, well,
dead.
I've glanced at these once.
Care.
So yeah, exactly. I was like, so we'll see how David defines random, but I'm sure it's random.
They're random because it's not like a normal thing.
It's not like there's not like a clear chain of thought connecting everything.
It's not like if you had coffee in the morning. They're not like, it's like if you had cocaine.
So these are
and you were falling off a airplane.
These are like 2 a.m. thoughts, like shower thoughts.
Yeah, maybe they're not crazy, but they're random.
They're just
I would say this is a fun game to play with your very boring Christian friends. They're not hardcore.
I can't wait to elucidate.
But
hallucinate.
First, the news, Sam.
Okay. Headline: Passenger survives being hit in the head by flying turtle. Yeah. All right.
Is this like in Mexico and some cartel drug trafficker?
Daytona Beach.
No.
Fly.
Close.
Fly. A 71-year-old woman riding with her daughter on Florida's Interstate 95 suffered a gashed forehead Wednesday. This was dated April 22nd. Anyway, gashed forehead Wednesday when a turtle smashed through the windshield of their car, striking her, the Daytona Beach News Journal reports. The daughter pulled over and got help from another motorist. According to a 911 recording, both were surprised by what they found. Quote, "There is a turtle in there," the man can be overheard saying. "A turtle?" the daughter exclaimed. "An actual turtle?" The gash drew a lot of blood, but the woman was not seriously hurt. The turtle was likely crossing the interstate and got knocked into the air by another vehicle. Another quote, "I swear to God, this lady has the worst luck of anything." Unquote. The daughter told the 911 operator as she tended to her injured mother. The turtle, on the other hand, had the best luck of anything. It just had a few scratches on its shell and was released back into the nearby woods, Port Orange police officer Andre Fleming said. There's a little more, but that's the
only
gist.
thing. I have my first question. There's woods in Florida?
Yeah, it's woods. Yeah,
it's
a lot of green
swamp.
Well, I mean, what's in marshes? Marshes and
Not
swamps.
the
There
wood.
are trees.
Woods is like Washington.
Lots
and
of
Oregon.
trees.
There's too much humidity for that kind of vegetation.
Vegetation, greens.
The ecosystem would crumble.
Surrounding.
Thank God the turtle survived.
Yeah.
Thank God. I really could care less about the lady. So it smashed the windshield,
through the
Had
windshield.
no windshield.
Through the windshield. I pictured when I saw the headline, I was like, oh, did it just fly through the window or something?
So when you drive on the freeway and you hit a pebble, it's like a small crack.
A turtle.
Now I get a turtle. They must have been flying though.
Yeah.
70,
well,
65.
It is on the freeway, so I'm like, granted, these are a little
highway.
Interstate. It's the same shit. Get off. What's the difference?
Different.
Hey, what's the difference between a freeway and a highway?
Freeways are free, and highways are high. And tolls cost money.
You shut your face.
Shut up.
But yeah, that would be surprising. I wouldn't be expecting a turtle.
So she got a gash in her head,
Yeah.
no concussion, she didn't die.
Yeah.
Damn. She should play the lottery or something.
I'm trying to figure out how the turtle. I know the article said
the
it's
car. Okay, the car ran over it. And then
And,
it spun the turtle back.
Yeah,
when you're driving on gravel, it shoots rocks back.
I say, like when you have a tech deck back in the day, and then you just you're like, I don't care for this, and then you just chop it, and then it's flying.
Well, it goes
momentum,
up, or it goes in a spin in a direction. This is like a rock. You've driven over a rock, it probably shoots out.
Yeah,
yeah. Haven't you seen the cartoons where it's like and then it's a bunch of mud and all that?
But they didn't confirm that was the case. In my mind, I like to picture someone got mad and just hucked a turtle in a trap.
That's what I was like. Did an asshole?
Yeah,
throw
I know. That's what I was thinking. I was
off
like,
a car?
what
I was
happened?
like, well, that guy should die.
Or I'm like, what was going on with this turtle?
Yeah, Yeah.
Was
At
it just like in a tree or something?
Someone threw a turtle off a car into another person.
I'm just trying to think maybe there's like an overhang, like a tree was
it
over, and then it just scaled the tree and fell out. Yeah.
Please
maybe it was like a bird picked it up into the thing and then fell out.
Have you seen a turtle? You know what a turtle looks like, right?
Yeah. Oh, I guess it's a Florida turtle too. I'm picturing like a pet turtle, like a little tiny, a baby turtle.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe, but I don't think they would cross the highway. Those are
to get to the other side.
They lay the eggs in the beach and then go straight to the water until they're older. Then they come on land.
Yeah.
Duh.
Doy. Anyway, I thought that was interesting.
I applaud you for that story, but I also applaud you for not doing a turtle club joke.
The bar here, I was so close to
I was like,
very,
the whole time
very close.
I was like, what is he going to do? What is he going to do?
His neck's going to start sinking.
What is he going to do? The turtle club. Turtle. Thanks for the news, Sam.
You're welcome.
Time for the beer. Mumford Brewing is a family-owned and operated microbrewery located in downtown Los Angeles with on-site taproom serving up our quality craft beers. As a family brewery, we are excited to share our love and passion for craft beer. We are dedicated to creating quality beers and a welcoming environment for the community to enjoy. Today we're drinking Rolling Blackout American Stout with coffee and vanilla, 7.6%. Thanks to Sam for picking this amazing beer because it sounds delicious. This is the Rolling Blackout American Stout with coffee and vanilla from Mumford Brewing from Los Angeles, California, up the road from San Diego, California. Mm-hmm. What do you want to add, Sam? You picked it because it was a stout, obviously.
I picked it because it was a stout and coffee and vanilla.
It's not.
And I just a quick note about the look. I like the minimalist design and the color choice.
Orange
Interesting.
And grayish black.
It's almost like a greenish gray. A grayish.
Is it blue or yellow? Is the dress blue or yellow?
Shut up. Shut it.
Remember that?
Yeah. What if you look at it from this?
You
angle?
know, if you look at the two different pictures, it's totally two different pictures. It was just two different, and then someone's like, "Oh, look, it's green now."
Dumb.
It was.
I can't believe that was a thing for a minute.
All right, American Stout. I haven't had a.
Whoa, that looks thick.
It smells good.
Does it?
Stout. It is a stout.
It smells good.
Yeah. It's a stout.
That's it?
Yeah. Nothing crazy. A little bit of vanilla. Not too sweet, though. That's good. Coffee is just in the flavor. You always get that. Not as roasty as I thought it would be. But
yeah.
It's a stout. A good solid player right here.
No, this tastes like exactly what it's supposed to be. So it's like there's nothing particularly stand out about it.
It's a vanilla lactose.
No, it's a
double dry.
Oh my gosh, it's hitting me in waves.
It's a lactose crystallized double dry hot American stout with the cappuccino.
It's like picture a good stout.
This is it.
This is it.
This is
And
standard
it's like,
stout. Super good.
Yeah.
Vanilla is not too sweet. I like that.
It's a very subtle vanilla.
It's very, very, like at the end.
Yeah.
End and aftertaste.
Hints.
I like that because sometimes you don't need to have a sweet. But I do also like very sweet tasting stouts too. This is good. This is like a nice campfire. Maybe it's a little cold. It's really hot right now in San Diego, so it's probably like not the thing to go outside and drink, but delicious.
Come nighttime. Get out. Get
like nighttime when the weather drops to 56 degrees.
Magnificent.
Very good choice, Sam. I like this a lot.
Yeah, this one's good.
It's just a good standard stout. No panache, just a good craft.
What did you say?
Like a very good craft.
No, the very first thing you said. You
no
said
panache.
No. Yeah. It's like a nut.
Panache.
Panachios.
No. Do you know what panache means? Yes. You gotta shave.
I just gotta clean it up. Yeah, no. I was like, are you saying that right?
Delicious.
It's good. Very good.
Yeah, I like it.
I gotta say, part of the reason I picked it was because it said Mumford,
Mumford and Sons.
Yeah, I just thought I was like, oh, musical reference.
Music.
Music.
I buy it.
Music must get. I know music.
Stouts are good, and we don't have enough stouts and in San Diego, but this is from LA. We don't have enough stouts in Southern California. I like this a lot. This is good. I'm gonna chug it.
Good job, Mumford, and I guess it's just Mumford. No Sons.
You really want to say?
I really
Mumford
want to say.
and
I'm
Sons
like. I
Brewing.
guess this is just Senior Mumford.
It's Mumford Brewing Company.
Senior Mumford.
The singular Mumford.
Yeah, the singular Mumford.
The
No
Sons
family.
Can go fuck off. All right, let's get into If You. This list comes from ESL Conversations website I found.
I was gonna say, I was like, this suspiciously looks like a format I've seen.
Other versions of it, but I got to this. They had like "Would you rather."
It wasn't our site though, was it?
No,
It was
but
another
it
one.
will be linked in the
Damn.
description below or to the side, wherever it is. On this, it's in YouTube. It's here, but on podcasts, it's wherever
in the ether.
Yeah, it's somewhere on the page.
Good luck,
So this one's pretty open-ended. Sam,
David.
if you had one wish, what would it be? Not more wishes.
Is it dumb that when you said that, I thought of that one song? Just like, if I had one wish. That's the only part I know. That's literally.
Never
Like,
heard.
I mean, it's like 12 years old.
I've
at
never heard
least.
that song ever in my entire
sings
life,
that song?
and I
I don't
now
know.
like.
Never want to. I want to unhear.
If you ever say that again, I will charge you $2.99.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like a bowl.
and shipping and handling.
I'm gonna charge you like El Matador. If I had one wish. So stupid. I don't know, man.
One wish.
One wish.
Be greedy too. Do whatever you want. Like, don't be like, world peace.
World peace. I just want, like, I would say money, but really I just want to be able to live comfortably
Okay.
for the duration of my time
Whether it's like
around.
2 days or a year.
Yeah,
or
whatever.
50
Like,
years.
I'm not asking for an extension or anything. Just like the time I have, just, I don't want to have to struggle.
I never want to feel struggle.
Well, I would like the option.
I'm that devil who like gives you wishes, but like they have to be exact. So
like,
it's
like the Wishmaster.
or like I just watched what's it called? Ghost Rider. He's like, I cured his cancer, dead the next day.
Right? I forgot that was how that movie started. It's like, oh, he's just gonna do a stunt and you're gonna fall.
Dead. On
I feel great. No, I guess that's kind of it. It sounds lame, but
Comfortable, no struggle financially, emotionally. Just like hey, I'm living the.
I
Rest
just
of my
want
life
like
out.
a perfectly average life with like no hardship. No. Optional hardship. I want a checkbox. I want it to be like in the pause menu on a game where it's like you want the hints on or off. But
Or like you wake up, it's like, do you want a bad day or a good day? Do you want to learn something about yourself or not? No.
no.
Make me
growth
breakfast.
done. Max stats.
Why do I need that?
Yeah. No, it's just
EV trained.
I mean, that could go any number of ways, but I think
Yeah.
that would be the easiest thing I could think of.
Happily ever after.
That sounds dumb, but sure,
your wish does
sure.
sound
In those words,
My wish is a little more complicated.
of course it would be. You're a more complex person.
I've had multiple discussions with multiple people about this. Humans have this push or drive in them that wants to make sense of everything.
Oh,
Like whether God or science or just like, why are we here? And I think
you gonna do that Hitchhiker's Guide thing?
most of the time that's bad because if you look back, all the really terrible wars before people were like, hey, we need oil or we need money or we have political agendas,
Resources
were all
and stuff.
like religious based. And that's just because like my religion is better because it's right, because I need to make sense of it. I wish we got rid of that in humans without like no proof. Like there's no proof of this, but if you can prove it, then yes.
So what would that boil down to? That's like I
want humans to stop trying to make sense of things with imaginary things.
Stuff that you can't
Prove.
feel, touch, prove, see.
Like science has proven things. Believe that. Religion has not. Don't believe that. Or like Santa Claus or just like stuff like that, just to make sense of things. But the Santa Claus is more like just like a thing that people think is cool. I'm very cynical today, but yeah, so just like things that don't push us to be like eco-terrorists or terrorists, or just like push us too far to be inhumane.
So how would you word that to?
I wish
the drag. How would you word that to Shenron?
Humans
To your genie.
would stop using imaginary things to make sense of the world.
Okay.
That's pretty easy. It's a very complicated.
It's a very
wish,
open-ended interpretation kind
but
of thing.
Shenron can handle it.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Okay.
Open-ended again. If you were rich, what would you do?
Live comfortable. I'm just gonna make every answer that. No. How rich are we talking?
Let's
like obscene.
talk $100 billion just showed up in your bank account. Let's make
No
it,
strings attached.
If you had $100 billion, how would you spend the first 24 hours? Let's do it that.
How would I spend the first 24 hours?
Don't do that. Like, I just sit on my couch, not worrying.
I mean,
Don't
that's
give me
what
that. I wouldn't do.
If I'm being
no one would do
honest,
that.
if I'm being honest, I'd be like, it'd be very tempting.
You
to
would
just,
go to-
just be on Amazon all day. I'm like, I just want to order everything.
My whole save for later. Bye.
Yeah. I'm like,
I had like this. I was like to Isabel. I was like, you know what Amazon should do? Like every once in a while, just buy everything for someone's save for later cart. Just like pick someone random once a year. Boom.
like a lottery
Like a
kind of thing.
contest, yeah.
It's like
And
every
your
month,
whole-
everyone who has a wish list, just at
Or
random, will just get it for you.
The save for
Like a
later.
sweepstakes.
You put in your cart and you just save for buys it all out. I would have so many things.
That'd be. I mean, like, and it's not like Amazon couldn't do it.
No, I mean Jeff Bezos can do that every day for the rest of his life and still have more money than anyone else in the world.
But yeah, probably just like I don't.
fine.
That first day,
Shopping.
like I have to
Shopping on
acclimate,
Amazon.
but I'd be like, I don't want to leave my house. I just
Shopping.
want to
Yeah.
obviously
Safe
quit my
room.
job. Quit my job. Just put like as much as I can into a
Buy the
single account.
company.
Yeah, and then fire everybody,
Fire everyone
and then
and
just
sell
liquidate
out,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Dissolved, no more. No, that'd be so stupid.
So great though.
If I was like real petty and just hated, I'd be like, you guys are gone.
I don't know if I could do that if I had 100 billion.
If I had that level of pettiness, sure, but I'm not.
That
I'm not
sounds
like
fun.
to just
I worked at a shitty
dissolve
sandwich
stuff
shop,
like that.
bought. So Amazon,
That would be like week 2. I would start doing that stuff.
but Amazon's your first.
I'd be
day.
like, I'm not leaving the house. I'm gonna max out my savings account with as much as I can, and the rest just gonna shopping spree probably. I mean, like outside of the obvious stuff, I'm like, oh, okay, for my parents, my friends.
no, 24
family, all
hours.
that
This
stuff.
is you first 24 hours.
Well, I would just be
Amazon.
like,
That's
my
fine.
yeah,
Shopping. Yeah, that's great.
That's
Yeah.
what that would be the main thing.
That's a
I'd
fun
be like,
thing.
I'm really good.
Amazon's a terrible company, but we love buying stuff.
I love buying stuff, and I love not leaving my house to buy stuff. Just it's very
Every time we buy, like, go to the grocery store, we're like buying cleaning product, and it's just like, why is it like $8 for a bottle of bleach? And on Amazon, it's like $8 for like 3 gallons of bleach. It's just,
bulk, man.
Yeah.
Makes a difference.
I mean, he's doing terrible things and not being taxed, but
I'm not going that high. I'm just
But-
like how it pertains to me.
it's like grocery store. We need it.
All right, what about
First 24 hours for me.
You've thought about this.
I mean,
I could see the wheels turning.
It depends. But the first day I would do like you. I wouldn't do anything like stupid crazy, but I would do something petty. That's for sure. I would like go somewhere and just be like, I'm going to buy this place. But I feel like that takes weeks to figure out. But I would go to a nice like
You're not gonna pull like a Bruce Wayne in a Dark Knight and be like, oh, I just bought the building, or
yeah, no, I bought the bank.
Yeah.
How'd you save the house? I bought the bank. That's not how that works.
that's good.
I would eat like at a really like super like not like super fancy place, but a place that has like ridiculously sized plates. for like $50 plates, but it's just like a giant amount of food, and then just glasses with scotch or whiskey.
And that would be like your day.
That would be the first, like, that'd be like 12 o'clock.
Numero uno. Lunch.
A big lunch, like where I don't have to, and then
Like what everybody would imagine eating at a buffet would be like.
but like just a little
Like
nicer.
dream buffet.
Like
not
a
like
little
actual.
nicer. Not like not a super fancy place, but like a semi, like I can like get a bunch of food and like spend like $400 or $500.
And not even think about it.
And like sneeze it out.
Just carelessly
Yeah.
spend
Yeah.
that much money on. Okay. Interesting.
I would buy the Millennium Falcon Lego set.
To scale. You would buy the
No,
scale.
not to scale. That's all my money. Because it's like $1,200 right now.
I want to buy a Lego Millennium Falcon set that I could live in.
That'd be really uncomfortable.
No, but
Stepping on Legos.
well, I mean, like you swing it out. It's like, you know. This is assuming it exists already and it's pre-assembled and you just buy it.
I would want to buy a bunch of stuff, like businesses though. Like Sam said, he would put it in a savings account. I would open like a high yielding savings account with someone and just put like $100 million in it.
May just be more specific than me.
I would open up a CD, that's for sure. I would buy Bitcoin first day, 100%. I would, and then sell it the next day because it's just so fluctuating. I buy cameras. I go on the Amazon shopping spree. There's a place called Sprinkles. It's like a cupcake shop. It's pretty famous, but it's like a bougie cupcake shop. It's like
It sounds like
really expensive cupcakes. I would go there and be like, "Can I have like
all of
30
your
cupcakes?" And I just eat them like in front of them.
and then immediately have your stomach pumped.
No, because I'm plastered by this from all the scotch.
Oh,
I'm plastered,
okay.
So you know I'm drunk.
You're like,
eating
I don't
them.
have the wherewithal to.
Yeah. But yeah, I would do a lot of Amazon shopping the same as Sam, but I opened a lot of accounts and start making money off my money. And then I'd get ready to run for city council and win because I have money.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
I guess that's what we would do.
We're assholes. If you could be a celebrity for a day, which celebrity would you be?
Oh, like a pre-existing
Yeah,
celebrity.
George Clooney.
Not like, what would you be famous
George
for?
Clooney.
You want to be George Clooney?
Yeah. His wife is super hot.
Like present day George Clooney, or
Yes,
like
right
in
now
his
George
prime?
Clooney.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. He has 2 kids though. But he lives in like Italy.
Huh.
No, it's George Clooney. I can handle the kids for a day. That's fine.
Now, would you just be George Clooney, or would you have like
I
all
think
the
I
stuff
would
George
just
Clooney
be
has?
in place of George Clooney.
I was gonna be like, would you look like George Clooney?
No, I'd just be. I mean, that'd
I
be
would just
great
swap.
too.
Yeah.
But I would just be in place of. He has 2 kids, but his wife's super hot, but she's like super smart and super ethical and just like a very good person. And I recently just like 2 months ago I had listened to a podcast with him on it, and he just sounds like he has such a good life.
I bet.
And he's a good guy.
I'm like, I bet.
Yeah.
Damn. I don't know, man. I don't. Celebrity that I could swap with. Not swap.
Ooh.
Just
Yeah.
be.
Swap for a
basically.
day.
Swap for a day?
Yeah, for a day.
So this is like a lifetime position, kind
No,
of.
not forever.
Who could you be?
Forever young.
I'm gonna be forever. Who would have like no pressure to do anything?
Barack Obama. But I guess
I don't want to have that kind of baggage. That sounds like a
what
nightmare.
baggage?
That you're a former president.
Secret
and
Service
people
for
gonna-
life.
I don't care about that. I want to be. I
That'd
want to
be
be
pretty cool,
aloof
though.
and
Aloof.
just like a fringe of society weirdo. I want to be like an
Mick Foley.
who?
Mick Foley?
I was gonna say
Mankind?
I was gonna say like an Alan Moore or something. He's like a famous comic book artist. And he's weird.
Is he a celebrity? Do you consider that a celebrity?
In circles,
Okay.
certain circles.
I'm okay with that. As long as
Yeah.
you have
I guess
some,
if you were saying like in like the grand scheme of being a celebrity, he's probably like a B tier.
that's fine. That's fine. As long as
Yeah.
You know, I totally get that. Like I guess
I mean, I wouldn't
like
do what he
beard
does, but
models are a
like
celebrity
that
to me.
kind of fame. That
Yeah,
would be
like beard models are celebrity to me, but not to you.
Yeah.
But I only know like one that I would be.
But
like,
that doesn't
oh,
mean
that
they're
guy.
not famous. Just because I,
mean,
don't
it's
know.
a very small circle.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, not having really thought too much about it, I guess that would be like
Okay, that's
my
cool.
thing.
That's fine.
Like, not that I'm like
Not that
a
you know
comic
his
book
life or
person
anything,
yeah,
but-
I'm like I just know like he has a reputation as being like this eclectic weirdo kind of guy. And he's, prolific writer, but he's also kind of crazy. So I guess, I don't know. I don't know that life. So
would you have the skills? Would you like have his skills for the day?
well, going off of what you had said, it's just you
take
just
his spot.
have his spot.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
Next question. That is actually an interesting question.
It's like a quantum leap scenario, but not because you
or
look like
no,
you
it's
still.
like a 30 going on 13 or whatever.
or
Freaky Friday.
Yeah. But then this is like you take on
What's
their
the
appearance,
Ryan
though.
Reynolds? Yeah, never mind. Oh well.
How about it's like you don't look.
It's like you wake up from a bad dream.
Everyone perceives you as them, but you still look.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone's got blinders.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna skip that one because that's stupid. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
Oh, I had a place. Hold on a minute. I don't remember the name. Let me look it up.
Giant cocaine.
Let me look it up. Yeah, it's a big cocaine den. No,
The buildings are made of. You can scratch the buildings and snort them.
the snozberries taste like snozberries.
Oh my god. I'll wait for Sam. He's googling.
No, go if you
He's
have one, go
Googling.
for it.
Anywhere in the world that, and I'm taking this like anywhere I've never been yet.
Have you done much thinking about this?
No, not really. Probably London.
London?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's more like just like the whole of a place rather than like a specific.
Yeah, I'm going with London because they have more pubs per capita than any place in the world. If you do
Well,
if you do
that
a
makes
pub
sense.
map of the UK,
Yeah, the ook.
it's like just smeared with pubs.
Knowing you, that makes sense.
I would fit right. They do like their beer a little warm, but I guess I'll just deal.
I kind of like this is like a low key like bucket list thing that I probably will never get
Is it in
to.
Japan or something?
No, I want to visit. Okay, it's called the Great Blue Hole, which is like a giant marine sinkhole off the coast of Belize. But it's like, look at
gonna show me?
videos.
You're
I
gonna
would
show
show
me?
you, but it's like it just looks like a big giant.
It's like a.
It's literally just a big
watering
giant
hole?
blue
Oh,
hole.
yeah.
But it's like known for like
This is-
scuba divers and free divers all over the
is,
world like to go.
One of the alien holes, like it.
Yeah.
They found like a runway. in
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I just like.
Where alien ships land.
I think it's so cool, and
That's
I'm
cool.
like, I just like, and it's like
Kinda
it's
looks
in
like
the
Omega
tropics.
sign from Dark Side.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Either that or like,
A beach,
if money was no
something.
object, like the Mariana Trench. I think that'd be kind of cool. Just a big old
Hole.
deep hole in the earth that nobody really knows what's going on.
It's too dark and
just wanna-
pressure.
Something eat me.
Under pressure, pressure down on me. Someone needs to make a movie where someone goes in the Mariana Trench, dies, but they're playing that song.
Just ironically,
Yeah.
he's like, ah, no. All right, perfect. But yeah, but that's like like I would want to work up to that. I would have to like get like diver certification
That's fine,
and like
that's fine,
just
but
be
you
a
would
sub
wanna go
and stuff.
there,
But
yeah.
like just to see that stuff, that would be kind of cool. I like
London
the-
for me. 'cause
I
of
like
the
the
pubs.
ocean.
Pubs.
I just want to become a fish again.
All right, that's fine, Sam. We did that already. If you could be an animal for a day,
Animal,
what would it be and why?
an animal for a day.
I would like to be a dog.
My dog.
Any dog.
Any dog.
Or any comfortable living suburban
was like,
life dog.
any
Not
dog?
a homeless dog that gets or a dog fighting dog.
Any dog. No.
Yeah. Just like Oscar, my dog. He has a. Sam's like. I didn't know that existed. Sam.
It's literally just off camera. Oscar's chilling in like just a straight up teepee.
It's a tent. It's a tent. It's a dog tent, and it has Oscar.
It's
like a
it's very nice.
It's bougie, but like he has a pretty comfortable life. You know, goes out 4 times a day, eats 4 times a day, just sits on the chair all
4
day.
times a day. I eat maybe 2 times a day.
Well, what do you eat those
And I'm
2
a
times?
human
Sam?
man. What?
What do you eat those 2 times a day?
It's different every day.
You
Sometimes.
know, I'm just saying each time, like you eating before the drive-thru and then continue eating, that counts as twice.
No,
you
it
know
doesn't.
that?
No, don't preach to me about what my fooding
Driving
means
to
to
another
me.
drive-thru while eating from the last drive-thru.
Driving to another drive-thru because the
meal.
first drive-thru didn't have the
Enough.
bacon cheddar cheese fries that you like to complete the order does not mean it's a separate thing.
I have to get 3 combos from 3 different locations to get the 3 things
To get
I
the
want.
perfect combination. I'm like, I need the burger from here because it's primo. I need the fries from here because they suit this burger, but the fries from that place suck. And then I need the shake from here.
Yep.
No, I can't do
And
that.
I need the apple pie from McDonald's.
It's stupid. Just icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Um,
I would be a dog.
but a dog.
Yeah.
What about? Would you just be Oscar?
I'd be fine being Oscar.
Would you do a Freaky Friday with
Also,
Oscar?
we're pretty stubborn. The same stubbornness level.
You're saying
I'm stubborn.
stubborn.
He's
Oh, I thought
stubborn.
you were saying suburb.
No,
I was
stubborn.
like, we're pretty suburb. I'm like,
Stubborn.
Like suburban?
But not a Freaky Friday. Just I would be a dog. That generic. You know, it's fine.
okay. So he would just go away
Whatever.
for a bit.
I can see Sam being a sloth
Gee,
or a
David.
panda.
I don't want. No, that's weird. That's like there's like a weird kind of like. I almost said like fetish thing going on.
or a
It's
quail.
not. No, I don't like. I don't want a quail.
Yeah,
That's oddly specific. Why would it be a quail?
because you're pretty.
Uh,
Or that like from that shrimp.
it's
That shrimp from the Power Project Netflix movie where it like snaps its claw.
oh, and then it's just like an explosion.
Loads up.
You mean Jamie Foxx? No. I'm surprised you've seen that.
I saw that recently and I was like, that little fish is so cool.
It's a pistol shrimp.
Yeah. Pistol
It's
shrimp, yeah.
tough. That's a tough question because unless you are like an apex predator, you are just open to getting eaten at any given
That's why I
time,
said,
depending on what
a
you pick.
house
yeah,
dog.
but I'm like,
You could be Lily.
I know. I don't want to be my cat. She just vomits and sleeps and
Vomit some more.
I'll
and
watch her and she'll be like holding eye contact and just be like, ah. I'm like,
It's a hairball.
no, it's her food.
What?
And I'll try and catch it, and then she'll intentionally
You're
move her
trying
head
to catch
in
her
like a-
vomit?
in like a napkin
Bro, just
put it
let
down.
her do it.
on my carpet. No,
Why do you have her in your room?
it's not in my room. It's like a carpet in the house. Don't worry about it. You don't have a cat.
Isn't she
It's,
upstairs with the hardwood floor?
It's just all over. The house is. It belongs to that cat.
That's your guys' fault. Good. I'm glad you know that.
Stupid. I don't know, man. I would be tempted to say a bird, but unless I'm like a hawk or an eagle, I'm just that was open the door to just death.
What are those fucking California condors? Have you seen that shit?
Or a
Fucking
vulture?
giant, like,
I don't want to be an animal that's caged or like in a pen.
I'm not a kid.
I'm dead.
I'm a peacock.
I'm a
I gotta
free soul.
fly.
Yeah. A peacock would be kind of interesting. I mean, like if
People
it's
don't
just
fuck
for a
with
day.
peacocks anymore.
If it's just a day.
they're pretty protected.
Maybe I'll be like an ostrich. Just see what
Your
that's
hole,
like.
Head in holes. Lay giant eggs out of it.
Yeah, just like what's it like to have a 6-foot long neck?
That must just like that neck must be the strongest thing in the world.
It has to be.
There's no way. Mm-hmm. Like when I do Legos and I put my head down too long, dead.
Hurt.
I'd rather die.
When I wake up in the morning sometimes from stiff neck, I'm like, fucking kill me, bro.
Today's not
Yeah,
happening.
I'm like, can I imagine if I don't think I could imagine having like an extra 3 feet tacked onto that. And I'm like, whoa, I just
Yeah.
got spaghetti neck.
and
That's
sleeping. Oh god. Okay.
I'll be that.
Okay.
And then
Just for the shits though.
like it's not for life.
Yeah.
It's just like a day, right? All these are all temporary swaps.
Yeah, this is for a day. They say for a day or they're permanent.
Also, I'd have like those long ass legs. Just not quite like a kangaroo, but I could fuck some stuff up with some ostrich
Also, you
legs.
run pretty fast.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You're basically a velociraptor without the mouth.
Yeah, and like just like foofy
The
leathery skin and feathers and
the
stuff.
wings don't really count because
You
they're
can't
barely
fly.
there.
That's
yeah.
fine, but you fly with your speed because you run fast.
Like Dodrio.
Can run fast. Yeah.
Use fly, Dodrio.
And
How did you?
how?
How? But you can't find me places. All right, next question. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Teleport.
And why? Teleportation?
Yeah.
Instant transmission?
Yeah. I think we established it's like that would be my go-to.
I would telekinesis for sure.
Telekinesis would be handy.
Yeah.
But that I feel like, you know, on a certain level, it'd be like the same as having super strength because then people would just be like, "Oh, can you help me move?" Or
Well,
but
I'm thinking
it sounds really
I'm thinking
convenient.
as a telekinesis is a broad, like you basically can do anything. Like
You can fly.
tell people
if you do
to
it
tell
one
the
way.
truth. Tell people to jump off places. Tell people to die.
That's not telekinesis.
Mind. Jump off the bridge.
No, that's like mental manipulation. That's not the same.
That's the same.
It's like you're threatening people with, "I'm gonna throw you real far without touching you if you don't
shield
do what
all
I
the
say."
time too. Telekinesis shield.
And it's gonna be like the movie Push. You're gonna be like Chris Evans.
No, more like Chronicle.
Chronic. I guess that is telekinesis. I was like, is that
They
really
never really
telekinesis?
say what it is.
It's
It's a superpower, but they just like they based off the mind, so it is telekinesis. I
I guess so.
Good movie too.
Yeah, but I would like to teleport
Yeah,
because I would
telekinesis for me.
because I like the movie Jumper, but I wish it was better.
Wasn't that Christian?
Christian Hayden
Richardson?
No.
Now he's coming back as Darth Vader in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series.
But teleport, and you wish you had
Yeah. All right, this one's a fun one. If you could pack only 3 items for your next trip, what would they be?
This is like condensed desert island. A little bit.
Well,
right here.
trip. You're not going to be on a desert island. You're going.
If you could
like,
only pack
yeah.
3
Let's
things.
say you're going to your blue moon hole, and I'm going
That
to London.
sounded so weird. Just isolate that. Give me that. What is it? Go to your blue moon hole. That sounds great. Well, if that's where I'm going, then it's all going to be geared to like going to a tropical location
So
or like
short
to
sunglasses
water.
and sunblock.
I mean, so basically what I wear
Okay.
any given day.
Phone.
Do you really pack that? That's like everyday
I
carry
pack it
stuff.
in my pocket. Phone.
Oh, I consider packing like a suitcase.
Okay. A jacket.
Like stuff you don't have all the time.
A jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Like a nice jacket because it rains over there.
Another jacket.
A camera.
A camera. Okay.
And these Bluetooth headphones.
Those are Bluetooth?
Yeah.
Oh, they are Bluetooth.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, ha, ha, ha. You know, it would help if I traveled more. Then I could be in that mindset.
Trunks. You're going swimming, so just like
I'll just go with my shorts.
yeah. Okay. That's fine.
I wouldn't pack anything.
Totally fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You know what? I would just bring my busking stuff. So like my
Your
amp
ook and amp
with
and-
my
that's a
ook,
good
and
one.
I'm like, then I can make money anywhere. And the suitcase. I just need the suitcase, the amp, and whatever instrument, and then I could just play with
Yeah,
it.
the packing doesn't count the suitcase. Okay, cool. I think that
Yeah, that would be it. Just go busk.
busk. All right.
Tropical busking.
Awesome. Are you ready
Yeah.
for a personal one?
I feel like these have all been very personal.
If you can change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
One thing about myself. What could I do that would have little to no impact? I wish I was 1 inch taller.
1 inch.
Like I'm okay.
You said 1 inch taller penis or height wise?
Taller? No, like my human body.
Okay.
You know what? Scratch that. I'm about. I think last time I had like a measurement, like a height measurement. I'm like 5'10" and a half, just under 5'11".
You
Just
wanna be
round me up to
6.
6. Round me up to 6.
You're
and we'll call it.
5'10"? You're not 5'11"?
I'm like between,
Damn, you're short.
betwixt
You're little.
the 10 and the
You're a
11.
little boy.
Little
BB.
boy,
Little
just
BB.
pinch your cheeks, little. Just don't fucking touch me. I'm gonna my nipple. No.
Which cheek?
Stop it.
So you just want to be 6 feet tall.
Just to say I am.
So 1.5 inches.
I mean, like, I don't really need it, but like, sure, it wouldn't really impact
You'd be-
everything else about my life.
If you were 6 feet, you'd be in the NFL, man.
No,
Yeah.
I'm slow as fuck.
I didn't say you would start.
Okay. Oh, okay.
You
well,
would've-
at the low
you
bar.
would've- Yeah, you would have.
What am I going to be, like one of those field line markers on the side?
You would
with
be the only second string fullback on a team.
third.
No, it's one
Exception. They'd
literally
make an exception.
one fucking fullback. I would change my metabolism rate. I would want it to be a little faster than it is.
See, like you know what? I'd be right there with you, but I feel like it wouldn't be.
I don't want the flash metabolism rate, but I don't
Just constantly be eating
I want my 22-year-old metabolism rate
for life.
for life. Yeah,
Perpetual
Yeah.
22-year-old metabolism. I would have honestly. I probably would have went younger. I would have said like a 17.
nah.
Because it was tough for me to put on. Well, no,
No, it
not back
wasn't.
then.
No.
That particular year,
13,
no.
12, I would say, yeah. But you were a big guy, like 16.
Well, that was also
16
when I
hit.
was dating Megan. She was just like conveyor belt
Let's
of
go.
cheesecakes.
Let's
and I'm
get
like,
you
I'm
slow you down.
I'm like,
so
what am
you
I?
can
I'm 15
escape.
years old and I'm 230 pounds. Like, I got no business being this weight. It's terrible. Those are good cheesecakes, though. But yeah,
From where?
huh? What?
From where?
My old girlfriend.
I know where
used
she
to
worked.
make them.
Where you got the cheesecake?
She just made them.
Oh, okay.
She just knew how to make a mean cheesecake.
Okay.
Thanks, Megan. Those are really good.
She probably hates you, but
That's fine.
fuck her.
Continue.
No, only if she hates you. Fuck her.
I don't
But
know.
if
I don't know how she feels. So
Let's call her up. No.
do I remember her phone number? I don't think
Do
so.
you remember?
No, that'd be weird. Yeah, just my height, and then
Okay.
you said metabolism. All right.
If you could travel to the moon, would you go?
What's on the moon for me?
Like right now, if you could just like be like another Apollo mission, would you go?
Just to say I went.
Just to say you went out there, you planted another flag or something, or
I don't want to deface the moon with my presence. I'd rather just admire it from afar. I don't want to.
So you wouldn't go.
I mean,
I mean, there's the question: would you go to outer space? Would you go to Mars? You know,
I mean, I would, but like,
I wouldn't.
there's no need for me to
If
go.
I was old enough and they needed like a test subject, and I was like, "Hey, I lived my life. You
Yeah,
know,
if it's
I'm
like
about to die.
If it's like we need people that aren't afraid to
Sacrifice,
not
yeah,
come
I would
back.
go.
If I was at the end of my rope, I'd be
I would
like,
go.
yeah, sure, why not?
yeah. Oh, you need to test that new deep sleep hibernation for the sure.
Was
Because I'm
that-
dying anyway.
You're gonna pay my family so they don't have to struggle,
Yeah.
and all I have to do is just maybe
dive?
die in space. Sure.
You know why?
Throw
Because
me
death
up.
will be that quick or in sleep.
You know what? And if it's not that quick, I'll just jump out the airlock.
Or aliens. You find
Oh,
out aliens.
that would be
'cause
pretty
one
dope.
may heal you.
Restore your youth.
Or like in Prometheus, rip your head off.
Hey man, that's a win. That's a
Win-win,
win-win.
right?
Win-win,
Yeah.
win-win.
We need more people like us to sacrifice themselves
Just,
for
you know,
things.
Kamikaze.
Come on, chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Come on.
Oh my gosh. But yes, potential suicidal astronauts. That's what
I would, yeah. We took that question a little
That's
different.
dark.
All right. If you win the lottery, what is the first thing you would do?
This just sounds like the first
The rich
question.
part is a little different. To me, lottery, you gotta be smart. I would hire a firm to represent me so no one knows. Because if you win the lottery, it's public.
That's true.
Like you're rich, can be private, you know?
It's like being like a sex offender.
Yeah.
Everybody knows who you are.
Winning the lottery and being a sex offender to Sam is the same thing.
It's the same.
Yeah.
I don't want to be either.
That's good.
It's bad.
That's good.
It's nothing but
I would
bad
hire
news.
a firm to represent me to take the money, but I would buy a house if I won the lottery. I think I'd be in that mood.
You'd be in the mood to buy a house.
I buy 4 or 5 houses right around like the same area. That way I don't have shitty neighbors.
Would you combine them into a Uber house?
Like a little bridge across them all.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be
like a
kinda
sky
cool.
bridge
And
betwixt
each
houses.
house would like be a different like party house.
Uh-huh.
Then like the hosting house,
Uh-huh.
the orgy house, and then the creative house. And
You know
then
what?
The normal house.
Since we're since this is all fantasy anyway, you know what? I'll stick to
You have a fantasy
reality
about me?
anyway. Yes, David. No, I'll stick to reality too. I'm just gonna make my version of the Winchester house. But rather than it be like a crazy horror, potentially murder house, I want to make it like
It's not a murder
fun
house.
rooms. I want it to be like
It wasn't a murder. She was insane.
yeah
She had like syphilis
For
and she
murder.
went insane. She didn't
for
kill
death
anyone.
for death. No, I know she didn't. But that house has a
She did make
reputation.
a fucking
Yeah.
weird ass house,
Yeah.
but she did it because she was insane. And
But
she
I want it
thought,
to be like a Snowpiercer kind of house where it's like, oh, here's like there's this room.
Here's the
And it's
slums.
like, yeah, here's the slums. Here's the pig pen one. Here's the
Here's where
sushi den.
Here's where we grow the fish for the sushi once
But
a
you
year.
get what I mean, not that. We're gonna
We don't live
we're
by
gonna harvest
Snowpiercer
roaches
rules,
and
but
put them into cubes for poor people to
This
eat.
is where you eat your dinner.
No, but I want it to be like almost like a fun house kind
So
of thing.
the rooms take like the cube.
They have a theme. Yeah, not the cube. What's the death trap in this room? I almost went on board. I was like, yeah, like
Sam's
no.
face was like yes, and then he's like
Yes.
no.
I want to take my tennis shoe and throw it in to see what triggers what, and you know.
Hey, it's good. Laser beam.
Oh, cool. This is the room with the piano wires that go up my crotch. No, yeah, just themed rooms. Just like, oh, look at this. And like they're like weird doors. I want it to be like the Willy Wonka factory where it's like, oh, look at like crazy doors. Like
open
you
a
have to
tiny
walk
door,
forward but then backward to
the
a tiny door.
whole wall
Yeah.
opens.
And then it's like, oh, it's a bowling alley in this room.
So you're like a Willy Wonka Snowpiercer,
But
like,
we don't produce anything.
But there's like a DDR room, and then there's like a.
Exclusive. Like it's just mats.
There's one where
there's no screens or anything. It's just all neon.
There's
and
one room that just slides.
it looks like it's like David Bowie in the Labyrinth. It's just like staircases in every direction.
Hogwarts, a little bit of Hogwarts.
That's
and
good.
This is the room where it's just cocaine.
It's like DuckTales, like the safe, but it's just mounds of
Cocaine.
white powder. Yeah.
That's good, Sam.
Stupid. But it's a fantasy. It's like
I
whatever.
mean, with the
I don't
lottery,
care.
you can do that probably real quick.
Now, like, I'm like, what kind of lottery is this? Is this like the island? It's like
you die
you
in that
won.
one.
You get to go to the island,
You've
but
won the
really,
lottery.
we're gonna harvest your
What
organs.
is what they? It's a name, and then Lincoln's
Yeah.
Echo six
Echo, like
six Echo.
something like that.
Yeah. All right. Next question.
Like how we both stuck to houses.
If you owned an island, what rules would you?
is it really the
implement?
question? Say it one more time. One more time.
If you owned an island to yourself, what rules would you implement?
Battle Royale. Everyone has collars. And
You
it's
are
like,
allowed to stay there, and for the rest of your life, you'll be catered for the rest of your life. You'll like have everything you ever wanted, but you have to survive the battle royale. So, Hunger Games, that's your island.
Battle Royale's better than the movie slash
but the Hunger
light
Games
novel
winner
manga.
wins. Like,
But then it's just
in
you.
the battle royale, everyone dies.
Have you ever seen or read
Yeah.
any of that?
Yeah,
It's like,
pretty sure everyone dies.
well, I mean, they're supposed to. That's how it's supposed
Yeah,
to be. That
yeah.
movie's different and stuff. But no, I probably wouldn't do that. That'd be terrible. Just like a bunch of high school
Changes his
kids,
freaking
random
mind.
roulette
I mean,
wheel
there
of
was nothing high
weapons.
school about any of those kids.
It's a good.
They were all adults.
Go watch. You know
They
what?
Also, all look like. All
That's not my
adults.
suggestion, but that is a good movie. You should watch that.
It's not a bad movie. It's better than Hunger Games.
Okay. I was like, give me.
I
Thank
said
you.
it's not a bad movie, but it's still better than Hunger Games. 'Cause Hunger Games is actually a
But
annoying ass
actually,
movie.
for an island that I would own, I don't know, man. I would make it like, I'd make like a big music venue, just the island.
It's rules, not like what the island is. Rules.
The rule is
Everyone must party. Everyone gets down
no.
tonight.
What? Like, I was gonna be like, is this gonna be like what that fire festival was supposed to be? Remember that? That
And the
big old
17
terrible
documentaries that came out of it.
All those people that got
Netflix
stranded.
did their due diligence, did it first, and then everyone's like,
Everyone's like, hop on that
"Bro,
train.
we got to do this now."
do it while it's hot.
Idiots. Rules for the island.
Rules. Can you read it one more time?
If you owned an island to yourself, what
Mm-hmm.
rules would you implement?
You can't go there unless you're my friend.
Okay.
All right.
Mine
that's the in.
You must recycle.
Oh, that's
a
good.
It's an island. Shit. Like, where do you put the trash? Compost.
In the ocean.
Compost.
In the ocean, David. It goes away. If you can't see it, it's gone.
You know, the wave just bring it back.
It's just that's
compost. You must compost and recycle. And you have to minimize your trash. That's my first rule.
I just want an island with chill people. I don't need any dicks or assholes.
You must pass
other
the Epstein dick test.
other unmentionables. The what?
Jeffrey Epstein dick test.
He
He would fail that test.
Well, big time. He would be at the top of the list.
Of people that are
One
not
of the
allowed on
con-
Sam's Island.
Yeah,
That's good. I'm glad
that's where the bar is.
Everyone must wear at least once a week a Tommy Bahama shirt. That's for sure. For me.
A Tommy Bahama shirt, really? Are we
Once a
going
week.
like
Once a
with
week.
the
Once a week.
with the glasses and cap too, or
No, just the shirt. Just the
just
shirt.
that low? Not asking for much,
Not
just
asking
a little
for much,
bit.
but we must have fun. Number 2s are to be done as far away as possible. All that piping is gonna we gotta make sure it takes a while to get to the ocean. Where do you think our shit goes, Sam? Do you think our shit goes, to some tank somewhere?
Just away,
No, it goes to the water.
out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is a weird question. Yeah,
it is a weird question. I mean, like
I do like my composting, recycling though. That's my
everybody has to live in a hobbit hole. I want hill
Shire's
built
fucking
into.
really cool though.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm like that would be neat. Like I want to live in like a Shire style community with just people that live in just.
Everyone is my slave, basically.
This is terrible.
This is a great rule. Anyways,
I don't know where to go with this question. So
next question, Sam.
David, it's like you're debating whether to say it out loud or not.
That's a weird question.
Did you not even look at it?
Ooh, okay, I get it. If you could pick a Halloween costume for me, what would it be? And then vice versa.
Pick each other's Halloween
Yeah.
costume? Is that not really on there?
It worded it in a weird way, but
What is it? How's it worded in there?
If they could pick a Halloween costume to dress up as on Halloween, what would it be?
If I could pick a Halloween costume for you.
And I would pick one for you.
I don't know, man.
Chipmunk.
A chipmunk? Like just
Like
a random chipmunk,
no,
or like
like
an Alvin and a chipmunk?
Like a Marty McFly version chipmunk. So you're dressed up as Marty McFly, but as a chipmunk.
So like Teen Wolf, but a chipmunk?
No, more like the chipmunks, but one of them is dressed as Marty McFly.
That is so specific. Why? That's bizarre, David.
I've thought about that for a long time.
Why? I'm so confused. I don't understand.
All right, go ahead. I also like seeing my answers fast because then it like makes Sam look worse because I don't know.
I'm gonna make you a beer can.
I mean, a bacon.
A bay can. It's gonna be Bay brand beer.
Are you being Jamaican and
Bay-
saying bacon?
Bay
or beer
band.
can?
Bay brand beer. that is my tongue twister. Bay brand beer. Bay brand beer.
So BAE brand beer.
You're gonna be a glass bottle with your head with a cutout hole for your head, and it's just gonna say Bay Brewing.
BAE.
It's just gonna be BAE,
Before
Bay
anyone-
Band
everyone
Brewing.
else.
Yeah, and you're just gonna have your arms held out on the side, and it's just gonna be a big picture of your face with like
With
a
my
wink,
face
with your face
sticking
like
out
like
and
it's
on
on
face.
the label, like it's your face is the face of the brewing company. Just like
That's fine. I do have a beer costume.
yeah,
too.
Bay can't fucking say it. Bay brand
Brewing.
Bay brand brewing.
Is it Bay Brand Brewing Company or Bay Brand Beer or Bay Brand?
I guess it's just Bay Brewing,
There you go.
but I'm just saying because it's the brand. But
Yeah, you can't really say brand.
Bay
'cause
brand.
That's a thing already.
I'm like, what is it, like a horse brand with your face as the brand?
Are you branding me with my face on my face?
There's an idea. Sure, that's what you are. You're a beer bottle.
Okay. If you could be born at a different time period, when would it be? I would have been.
It wouldn't have to. It wouldn't. I couldn't go very far back.
Yeah,
I don't think either of us could be.
I would take a gamble though, the 30s or 20s, and
The 30s,
and invest in. Actually, I'm thinking of time travel. It's you don't know.
No, it's
you
just.
don't know that. So I would say.
What do you think you got a good shot?
The 80s were rough. No, we just
Any other time period but now would not be.
I
Can't speak for the
would
future.
I would have been bullied. Racist people were racist before the internet. The internet just brought it to life.
I would think if.
I would be okay with being born last year, 2020.
Just so you could say I was born in 2020.
And like, I think in the next 40 to 50 years, things are going to boil up to a point or get better.
I'm thinking as long like if I was born within 10 years either direction before or after my actual birth date, I don't think
are not your thing though.
No.
I don't think.
I think if I was born,
maybe if
I was born in
a
like the
true millennial, you would hate it.
You think so?
Yeah, because you're not really.
I don't really
that kind
care
of person.
about any of that. But I'm like, I feel like if that were the case, the core of my personality and being would just be like, it would have a chance of being similar.
You have a better chance of surviving the 80s than the O's.
You think
or at
so?
least being an upstanding citizen. Yeah, I mean, you have a work ethic and you keep to yourself. So the 80s, you would kind of just be.
You don't think I would make it nowadays?
You would just be the brown guy in the neighborhood.
Yeah, the token brown.
But
man.
the O's.
What about like the 70s?
Everyone would.
What if I grew up in my
did
dad?
you just get here? Like you'd be the banana leaf guy.
Like, what if like I grew up like in my dad's generation? Like, what do you think?
You're not.
If I was like
your dad's a
like
different breed, though.
You think?
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
he took your
definitely is.
grandpa.
Well, I mean, like, I'm not saying in my family. I don't want to be in my dad or my uncle's shoes or anything like that. But like, just around that time, you don't
What
think?
shoes? They were getting beaten.
Don't
with them.
even talk about that.
Hey, that's the great part about Filipinos and Mexicans.
What if
we were just like
there's a lot in common there?
chanclas and getting beaten with belts. That's all we fucking knew.
Yeah, I guess if I had to pick one, maybe the 80s.
I would do right now. I think because I would rather be part of that because I think we're about to have like a boom of like a revolution
of like the planet exploding.
I would hope so. I was talking to a friend yesterday. I was like, I can't. Like, COVID is the Earth saying "fuck off." Like, can we get another one where it like says it again but stronger? Like, it just humans are a poison.
Yeah, I'll say like put me like 85.
85. I would put that.
So it's not too
closer
far
to
off from where I am,
put
but
you 83. That way you have a conscious by the time we hit the 90s.
You want me to be kind of a developed person by the time.
Because then you're kind of more 80s than 90s. Because if you're 85, like, you're 5 years old going into 90.
Yeah. That's like by the end of it, I'll have an appreciation.
Because you know how awesome Power Rangers is going to be. Like,
I do now, but I wouldn't then.
No, but you're 5 and you're like,
but then I could truly
Power
appreciate.
Rangers, instead of being 3 and being like, what is all this shit?
Yeah, rather than like me.
No, 83. I said good day.
I'm saying 85.
I said good day.
You're an idiot. It's 2 years. You're an idiot. All right, go ahead.
All right, 82.
You okay?
If you could be, I don't know. If you could change the past, would you do it? Not what would you do, but would you? Yes, 100% yes. 100% yes.
If we could change the past.
I'd like the question
just in general, or can you
what event
pick
would
specific things?
Yeah.
Okay, specific things, sure, but not like I don't want to just change everything.
9/11 was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Columbine was pretty bad too.
Pick a world war, probably bad.
Hitler was not awesome.
But if it's like a roll of the dice,
the man who discovered cocaine or made cocaine, the atom bomb.
Okay. Well, I think it depends. If I could change
the past, let's start with that one. If you can change the past, would you do it? And it doesn't matter what the situation. Would you, if you had the chance?
If I had the chance, sure. But if it's like, it depends on the scenario. If it's like, you know, roll of the dice, and like you can't pick what's changed, like
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. But if I could pick specific situations,
then you get into like the time machine thing.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't matter what you do, it's gonna happen.
yeah.
Yeah, I love that. He's like, but his situation, going a little bit off movie, but
Talking about an
his
old movie
situation was that he built the time machine to change the thing that makes him build the time machine.
The reason for him
Yeah,
building it.
so it's
Well,
it's
it was like no, it's like he was building it anyway, but that was
he
that really pushed him
He
to.
was studying that theory. He wasn't building a time machine.
I have to
He was-
rewatch it,
but
but he was looking into it.
then,
But that definitely gave him the push.
And without her dying, there would be no time machine because he probably would have never had the drive to do it.
In that movie, that is a very loose adaptation
Really
of
good
another
movie,
thing.
though. I like it. Guy
Pierce guy.
Pierce. All right. Yes, I would change the past if I could. A moment in history that I've seen.
That would be the only
That's hard.
case where I would,
Columbine really like fuck people up.
just like a yeah. I mean, like
People
any
die every day. 9/11 was really bad though.
just any situation where there was like a huge amount of people that didn't need to die that died.
Little school on the East Coast.
Well, this is depressing. Just assume if you could had a
Beyond
choice
Meat
to
being invented.
what
Beyond Meat being invented.
beyond me. I can't believe it's not butter.
I would probably try to stop some
mass tragedy.
yeah. 9/11
something like
is
that
probably our big one.
in our lifetime.
Columbine was a little early for us.
I mean, it happened while we were alive. But
Yeah, but we
didn't have an awareness.
We were little babies.
Babies. I
We
mean,
didn't
we were
know.
like pushing up into
Also,
the double
it
digits.
was radio and TV, and if it made it, 9/11 was the big.
just any big mass tragedy thing.
Yeah, I think I would stop. But,
Pick one.
But if it's like X-Men: Days of Future Past, where it's one moment
That changed the course of
of
everything.
history, can we really know? Am I an agent? Am I? What's that movie?
The Matrix.
Tenet?
Oh, Tenet. Tenier.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't?
I'm not paying for
It's
it.
fine.
I heard it's only good if you go to the movie because all Christopher Nolan films are only really good in the movies because he sound designs and wants the mix to be for a movie theater and not your home.
That is the word. I could tell you for sure.
That being said, they sound amazing in movie theaters. In Atmos too.
They're
you
optimized for
you
theaters.
Need Atmos. You need the full surround.
Well, it
I
worked
know
just
what
fine
I'm
when I
buying you
watched
for.
it. Like you're
buying
not.
a little mini Atmos
$14
system.
million.
No, dude, do you know they have sound bars with Atmos stuff?
I
Yeah.
know,
They just do like crazy reflections, and you must be sitting in one spot the entire time.
Dead center.
All right, next question, Sam. We can
Sure.
finish these too.
We can.
Yeah,
Thank you.
7
For your
an hour and 7
permission.
minutes. Okay, I'm just looking at the clock. If you can make a movie, which celebrity would you pick as yourself?
Oh, if it's like
A
an
movie about you,
autobiographical
yeah.
thing. Oh, if we're like fan casting. Oh, that's tough. I don't.
Aziz Ansari.
For you. I mean, he'd have
The
to.
man can grow a beard.
But he'd have to
One.
get. He'd have to. I was gonna say he'd have to bulk. I was like,
Yeah,
no, he just have to
fucking
be
wear-
bigger.
he had- I
He's
mean,
tiny.
that's
He's a
fine,
little.
that's
He's a
fine,
little
it's
guy.
fine, It's fine. It's fine.
I can't think of anybody in Hollywood.
I think he's the. I'm pretty animated. You would say that, right?
Yeah, no,
He's
that's
pretty animated.
those are words.
He could do it. He can stoop down to my animated.
And of
self.
course, they'd have to Hollywood it, so we'd have to like exaggerate.
Yeah,
bits.
and
But
he
you are pretty animated.
It's really the beard. He can grow a full one. He would just have to grow it out. But I'm not Indian though, so that might be a problem. Who's a Diego Luna? Maybe
for
me.
like him or like a
I'm not Mexican though.
not like
I'm
Mexican.
American, yeah.
You're like
who? It's the facial hair. It has to be. You have to grow.
that is a
beard.
core
Yeah.
of your appearance.
So I'm only thinking of people who can grow a decent beard.
What if you take a step back and just be like, who could you picture with a beard? Not necessarily they can.
Oh, if they can,
Like just anybody that would look good with a beard that you think would suit.
me as personally,
Yeah, as your double.
personality,
Who could emulate you?
Barbara Streisand.
Oh, so this is going to be like a
I'm
big
joking,
John
I'm joking.
Malkovich kind of, just anybody can be you.
That's hard. That's hard. Who do I? Jeremy McKinnon, maybe.
But he's not an actor. I mean, they've done videos,
He's
but
barely
they're not
a
like.
singer.
Wow, that's.
I mean, you hear his live voice versus his recorded voice, and it's drastically different.
Well, of course, live vocals. There's
you
a
can't
lot of
say
waff-
that, and then like Patrick Stump goes out there and knocks it out.
It's not the same for
Alex.
everybody,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like barely a singer.
and it's a different kind of vocalist.
I mean, he
aggressive.
they don't do that much screaming to begin with anymore.
I don't know, man. I'm
It's
like
hard.
stumped on.
For you,
I can't think
John
of.
Malkovich for sure.
I would pay to watch that, but it was like there's
he would
no
get your
parallel
mannerism.
for
He would
me.
get your mannerisms.
It's just
mannerisms,
awkward.
Yeah.
But he's also like, how much older than me?
Oh, what's his Rami Malek?
Rami Malek.
Because he gets the awkward part. He was awkward in Doctor or whatever that Mr. No or what's that fucking show where he was a hacker.
Mr. Robot.
He was really awkward.
But is it my kind of awkward?
Yes.
All right, listeners and watchers, other people, if you could think of somebody famous
I would say
that
Rami
would
Malek
emulate
for
one
you.
of us,
For you.
I don't think
He
that's
doesn't
the
look
same.
like you, but I think
He
gets
get my energy.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
He's also a really good actor.
I mean,
Why
like-
would you not want him? What's wrong with you?
I'm not saying I
What
wouldn't
the fuck
want
is
him,
wrong-
but
What are you, stupid?
You too good for the Malek?
You're damn too stupid.
Stupid. No, I can't think of anybody.
I would say him. He would get your mannerisms down. 100%. Or oh, what's her name? Play a female version of me.
What's her name? Oh, well, if we like gender
What?
swapped,
What's that show?
I can't help you if you don't say stuff.
They're in New York. It's two girls, Abby and
Two Broke Girls.
yeah. No. That's a real show.
Oh, a real show.
Abby and
I don't know, man.
what's her name? I guess I would be more like no. Abby's too closed off from the world.
I don't even know. What you're
I
talking
think
about.
it's on Hulu,
It's on Hulu.
but I think it was FX. Isabel loves it.
Hulu FX. It's an FX show.
I think so.
I can't think of it, man.
Here,
But I can't. I don't know. I can't.
Keep thinking of your thing.
I don't know, man. Like if we're just going by like energy and like just kind of demeanor, I struggle. But also if I'm doing like just like look-alike, like if we're doing like,
don't worry about lookalike. Don't worry.
I mean, because I
Broad
can't think
City.
of anybody. I don't know.
You've
that.
never seen Broad City?
I've heard of it. I've never seen
It's
anything
fucking
from it.
amazing.
Well, cool.
I,
I'll take your word for it.
Alana. I think I'm more like Alana because she's so out there. But I think I'm actually Alana would play me well because she's a great actor. But she has that like crazy eye.
1,000-yard stare kind of thing going on. But you're right here, David. You're like 2 feet away.
But you're like 1,000. But yeah, Rami Malek I think would get your awkwardness down.
I would be honored, but I don't think that would be.
I think yeah.
And I'm like he is a great actor, so maybe he
I
could.
think
He
he
could
could.
surprise you,
I
but that's
think-
not what I would
I
picture.
I can't think of another person who's played an awkward person socially.
What about like a Justin Long or something? In his prime.
No, because he's just like a white guy.
But I mean, like, I was gonna say put him in brown skin or something. No, that'd be terrible.
No, you can't do that.
Well, I mean, if the whole of my character wasn't dependent on my
Rami Malek.
ethnicity
Just
or
everything
anything,
you say, everything you're doing to limit the choice, it just points to Rami.
I don't believe you. I've got nothing. I don't know. I don't. That's a weird one for me.
Why are you a hater? Why are you such a hater?
I can't think of anything for me. I don't. And David, I don't know.
Okay. All right, final question. Thank you for doing this. If you, Sam. F you, Sam.
You're welcome. Don't touch me.
If you could do your dream job 10 years from now, which job would you choose?
I don't even know what that would be. I don't know, man. I'm not ambitious like
Brewery
that.
owner / beer idea maker.
So it's a dream job.
10
but 10 years from
so
now.
when we're 40.
I'm like, what if I want it now?
That's a crazy question. Like,
You should have asked me this question 10 years ago. That's what that would have
way
been.
you feel more disappointed when I play this back.
Yeah. Yeah. Current.
All right, 10 years from now, what do you want to do? I mean, I know what I think 40-year-old brewery owner is perfect.
Yeah, I could see you doing that. I don't know, man. I don't have aspirations like that.
What is your
just something
dream-
music. Something music related.
dream job? I know you know. I just say it. Just say it. You want to be a traveling. You want to do the thing. You want to be a musician.
I don't want to travel. I want to be
You want
home.
to do all the touring and playing, or do you just want to do karaoke bars?
I want to. You know what? I'll have a karaoke business or something.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Just have like set up shop. Have like a couple places I operate out of a few days a week.
Launder money and ship cocaine out.
Yeah, it'll be Breaking Bad, but karaoke.
You ship the karaoke or
No, it's
the
like
cocaine?
I just yeah, exactly. we transport in the microphone caps. It's
the discs are just like they break them apart. They're just cocaine.
yeah. No. Sure, why not? I'll do
A musician or a karaoke
something like that.
junkie owner, cocaine trafficker.
You got it.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Awesome.
That's us to a T.
All right, this was fun. Sam, it's time for your suggestion.
Hell yeah, it is. So I had no idea what to recommend because I hadn't done a
teeth
lot
are really
this
white.
past. Thank you. I brushed them.
Ooh, there's like a never mind.
You got like a little.
It's like a really black stain on your
That's great. Thank you.
bottom two teeth on the right side.
Anyway, I didn't really know what to recommend because I hadn't really done anything this past week.
Of importance.
But I did have a hankering for some arcade nostalgia. So I picked up the Metal Slug Anthology collection on the PlayStation Network, which is basically just the first 6 Metal Slug games packaged into
Someone
like a
made
nice combo
6 of
deal.
those games.
There's more than that, but it's the first 6. Plus, like I think there's X, which is like a remake of 2. But anyway, if you're not familiar, it is a side-scrolling, like sprite-based shooter.
Side-scrolling top down.
Yeah, but like it's like a single or co-op, but you play like these military types, and they're just fighting like these faux Nazis and aliens and crazy monsters and stuff. But it's just it's a fun time. They're real short. Maybe like if. So they were built for arcades, so it's like they have
You
that.
should only play them arcade. You should never play them on controller.
Well, David, I did that,
And
it's
they
still
weren't
fun.
as fun.
No, they're fun.
They weren't as fun.
If I were to play
they weren't
them in the
as
arcade to
fun.
completion, I would spend a lot of money.
They weren't as fun.
They're fun. But yeah, they're great. They're great games. They have like an amazing art style. Thank you, buddy. You have warm hands. Why is your hand so warm? That's uncomfortable.
jacking
They're
off.
good. They're good games. And like if I don't know
So
how
they're on the PlayStation Store.
they're on
all
the PlayStation
6,
Store.
like a deal or something.
It's a port. So I think that particular collection was out on the PS2, and I have it on PS4. I don't know if it's on PS5 or if it's on any of the Microsoft consoles or Nintendo for that matter. But Metal Slug, I really like those games. And if you're like a younger listener and not familiar, check it out. It's cool. I think everybody around our age and up would probably be.
I mean, I never
familiar.
liked them, so
They're fun, man. I like them.
I was more of the Galaga Sonic Battle.
It's a different kind of game.
Yeah, I was never into it.
That's fine, David.
Yeah. I mean, they were
I went
also
bowling a
just
lot as a
really,
kid.
Really bad games too.
It's great.
They're just like terrible.
Why do you always gotta be? You always gotta be
No, last time
so
you said
negative
something
on
good,
myself.
and I tried playing it. I just didn't ever like it.
Well, I'm glad.
That's the first time we've ever disagreed on something ever.
I'm glad.
On your suggestions.
I don't know about that, but
Right now, what's your last suggestion?
my last suggestion.
Godzilla or something? I like Godzilla.
That wasn't the last one. I think it was like an album or something.
Never heard of the album, but we found common ground on what it sounded like.
Well, I'm glad this whole section just got blown out. So anyway, point being,
I think it's been rated as one of the top 10 games of all time.
Which ones?
Metal Slug.
It's just a nice chunk of nostalgia for you.
Isn't it just have like these funny like dialogue too?
Yeah, it's it's very bare bones story, but there is story technically.
It's like
but
Arnold
it's like,
just shooting people.
just think of like cartoonish, like it's almost like think of a Contra but more cartoony. Would that be fair to say?
I don't know what Contra is.
You know what Contra is? Wow, man. Well, picture your Rambos or your 80s Arnolds, just like really goofy cartoon aesthetic.
What I just said, yeah.
Blowing people apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
I just don't like the side scroll. Like the Simpsons and Ninja Turtles. I just didn't like that scrolling.
That beat 'em up brawler.
No, I'm fine with the type of game. I just didn't like the wait for the
Well, it's a good thing you were born when you were, David, because that went out the door and now it's all first person shooters and third person shooters.
Top-down tactical.
Yeah.
We're about to play a
anyway,
third-person game.
Metal Slug. That's what I've been playing. I think it's fun.
How much you pay for it?
Like nickels. No, I'm just kidding. I think it was like 20 bucks.
I think it was. Say what the fuck?
Are you serious? No, I'm like anyway, could get
how
it.
are they allowed to charge your credit card that?
No, it was like I think it was like maybe 20 bucks. I forget. Maybe like 15, 20
for
bucks.
for
like six solid
games,
like 6-7 solid games.
That's awesome. That's a good deal.
I
would buy that just for the deal.
If you're into bundles and value,
or I mean, steal.
Get it because it's like metal. And it's like, you get it. It's fine.
Thanks for watching.
Keep drinking, keep listening. Beer Me That Beer is a San Diego-based craft beer YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and podcast show.
And for more of us, check out beardmethatbeer.com. That's beardmethatbeer.com. If you want to reach out directly to us, email us at bmtbinfo@gmail.com. That's bmtbinfo@gmail.com.